Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another episode of my big birding year in 2025. Yep, I slept. It is officially, we're a little over halfway through April now, and it is a great time to be alive for a birder. We have new birds every single day. It seems like every few hours here in Pennsylvania are finally coming in. I'm fresh off of my New Jersey trip to Sandy Hook, so we're over 140 birds. I would love this week if we can get about 150, but the Warblers are arriving, the Orioles, the hummingbirds, all that good stuff. So Pennsylvania is finally in a good spot where the weather is nice, and yes, I'm a little beat up from some sunburn. I just bought a sun hat. I'm gonna be that guy now. I'm moving into my middle-age crisis at the ripe age of 27. But it is beautiful outside today. I have a couple hours before work, so we're going to do North Park and maybe Grings Mill, and Wyomissing and Kutztown respectively. Well, opposite, whatever. You know what I mean by now. If you've seen my videos, I hit a lot of these same spots heavy. But this is definitely one of my good luck spots. Northern House Wren and Baltimore Oriole. Ruby-throated hummingbird is a little bit early as well, but essentially just warblers, hummingbirds, orioles, everything is on the table, as well as some shorebirds. There's still some species I would definitely like to knock off in April, but May is obviously going to be some chaos, so I'm really excited. I'm glad I'm gonna try and focus on a few more spots in May. It's just, you know, I'm trying not to chase a lot of the common species that are going to be here in bulk here pretty soon, so I'm trying to balance everything out and still try and fish as well. So yeah, I'm really excited. Now let's get out there, guys. All right, well, that was honestly more successful than I thought it would be. Northern House Wren on the year, which I got audio for, but no visual, sadly. Like, I got to see it, just not through my camera, sadly. It was through my binoculars. Gray Catbird, first of the year, which I believe I actually did get a couple pictures of as well. And a lifer, which was the black and white warbler. Sadly, it was calling. One of the other birders near me saw its head for a brief second, but that was it. So I'm going to post the audio if it got pretty decent. That is a lifer and another new species on the year. Potentially the first Baltimore Oriole as well. I believe I heard it calling, but I was not able to locate it, so that I'm gonna have to kind of go into the field for and see. We had a weird raptor fly over. I'm gonna try and ID that a little bit later as well. I think it's a juvenile bald eagle, but we shall see. But yeah, overall, really good session. Got some decent photos. I wish I could have gotten better stuff of the warbler, of course, but hopefully that will not be the first, or it's the first, but hopefully far from the last that we're gonna see the black and white warbler this year. All right, I'm aware that this hat probably looks stupid, but it's really comfy and it keeps the sun out of my head. So we're gonna rock the Outdoor Research sun hat. But anyways, we're at Blue Marsh doing, or I'm sorry, we're at Lake Onalaunee in Berks County doing one of the oh, you can hear the millions of blue jays yelling at me through the woods here. Doing one of the side trails with one of the creeks that actually connect into it, and I've had some very good luck today. So I came here primarily for a common yellowthroat that's been spotted at the bridge. Got to hear it a bunch, but like everybody else, has failed to grab a photo of it. I stayed there for 15 minutes, nothing. But it's not the last the of the yellow throats that I'll see this year, so I'm not too worried about it. The big surprise of the day was the solitary sandpiper. Beautiful bird, lifer for me. Got tons of photos, video, and it chirped once for an audio recording, so very, very solid. Just doing a little bit more of the trail before I move on to my next location, but what a beautiful day. I'm so happy I got another sandpiper. What's been really exciting for April, this is my very first month where I've crossed over 100 species that I've seen in 1 month, so that is super exciting for me. I'm probably rearing around 105 to 110 right now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's been a dream for a while to hit 100 species. I hit 98, was my highest previous, but between Sandy Hook and spring migration, yeah, it's a doozy right now. But I love it. I'm so excited. It's been such a good month. All right, moved on to state game lands, 280. Never had a ton of luck here. Hopefully gonna try and switch that around. Plenty of birds to look for, you know, between the wood thrushes and plenty of warblers, hummingbirds, all that good stuff. Onalani treated us well, so at least that's a good sign. The blue jays and the flickers are all screaming at each other, so it's very loud here, but hopefully gonna get something good. So, another common yellow throat. Still can't get a picture of the darn thing. There goes. Oh, hold on. There's my brown thrasher. Alright, apparently all I had to do was start talking. Brown thrasher and common yellow throat were both bouncing around me, one of which is new as of an hour ago, one of which is new as of now. I was going to say that I've never heard so many of these birds calling that just like won't come out. Couldn't find any in the binoculars, and as I started filming, a brown thrasher flew in front of me, got a couple nice photos and a video of it, and then as I turned around, a common yellow throat. Two pictures. He was flirting with a female goldfinch. You know, like color, but I think he has the species wrong. So yeah, another new species. That's the brown thrasher on the year. It is a good day. I would love for a wood thrush yet, but I've lucked out on so many species today. I don't know if I'm going to get another one. All right, well, this spot and today are proving very fruitful. We had a warbling vireo flyby. I caught a tiny bit of audio of it chirping, but I don't even know if it's gonna be worth trying. I'll try and edit it, see if I can increase the volume, but it was super faint. That is a really exciting one, actually. A little early, but just like most of these birds, I mean, this is end of April, so pretty standard when you'd expect stuff to start heating up. And right down here is some like just a little creek flow and some lying water. and I was watching a swamp sparrow there earlier. Well, watching for it, it kept calling down here in the brushes pretty hard. Seen quite a few of them this year, still haven't gotten a good photo, so I'm really after that one. And I am 99% sure, I'm going to go through some pictures later, in a field guide, a Louisiana water thrush, not the rarest bird in the world here. It would be a lifer for me, literally sat in the water for 1 second, and I saw the darker brown back, and everything's pointing towards water thrush. I mean, this is a location for them, perfect habitat, and I think it happened to see me and immediately dart. But that would be amazing if I can pull off another lifer today. So if I did, I'll have it popped up here. If not, I decided not to count it personally. I think I'm going to. Like, it was a clear view, me 8 feet away at the most, and I wish I could have gotten a photo. But with 1 second, you know, there's just only so much reaction time you can have when you're chasing down swamp sparrows, you know? I am nearly out of time for when I have to leave for work, sadly. I don't know if I can reach the river, the creek from this side, but I am going to try and just get some views of the water, see if maybe that water thrush popped down there or not. Just had a couple of chipping sparrows fly past. I think it's it's like 30 or 31 species already for this spot in about an hour, so that is unbelievable.